Hello everyone, close to 200 subs Calamity here, and today we're just going to do a video where I take Nahida through the Spiral Abyss. And the team that I'm going to use on the first half, I'm going to put in the first half, and then I'm going to do a second half run. The video should be divided up if you just want to see a certain chamber with Nahida. But for the first half team, we are going to use Child. If I can actually find where I put him. There he is. Child, Nahida, with Yaimiko. And I guess for the healer, we can use maybe Zhongli, just to like not mess with the element stuff. I mean, the shield is fine. There's no wolves to worry about here. Alrighty. Oh wow, we actually got an elemental mastery card. Really nice there. And let's give this a shot. I forgot to do the ult or the burst. I don't want to do that. There's just so many numbers, dude. It's insane. Holy crap, that was so many numbers. Let's get a shield. Probably didn't want to do hyperbloom with Beto because her elemental mastery is not that great. Oh my goodness, though, the damage coming through. You know, I kind of messed up that rotation, but it's still fine. Oh man, that was unfortunate. I kind of did that unoptimally, but we still got a minute and 26. That was kind of slow. Well, even with a really bad performance on the first half, I was able to basically clear the second half with my Raiden's international team fairly quickly because the team is overpowered. So let's move on to Chamber 2. Having Beta without a battery is kind of rough. My Beta just does not have the energy recharge to consistently burst. But let's give this another go. Alright, we're gonna focus on here. Nice hyperbloom. If I actually had built my Beta for elemental mastery, she might be a lot better here. Uh-oh. Let me get the burst. So many things happening. Oh wow, everything just melted. Absolutely just melted everything. There you go. Alright, that's another chamber done. So we did chamber 2 in about 50-ish seconds with the first half. And then we just again use Raiden Shogun to sweep up the second. Moving on to chamber 3, we got a nice crit rate and crit damage card. Hello. Gonna use Nahida, do like a 360 so I can tag everyone. Oh man, do I wish I had more energy recharge. Really good damage though, holy moly. Can use Zhongli even to finish that off. So we did the third chamber in about 34 seconds. We're gonna wrap up this Spiral Abyss run, and then we're gonna put Nahida on the second half to see how she does against bosses. Alright, before we move on to the second half with Nahida, I just want to say that First half was very, very easy with Nahida. I'm sure all the pro Genshin players that happen to watch this video were seeing how poorly I was playing, and we still managed to get really good times with Nahida on most chambers. The only one that I didn't do so well on was chamber 1, because I did poor management with the samurais. But chamber 2 and 3 we finished in less than a minute. Chamber 3 was even like around 30 seconds. And that is with, again, a suboptimally built Nahida with bad artifacts, and her talents aren't even level 8, which is what I always recommend for characters taking on the Abyss. So I think that's really, really good. Let's bring her to the second half. Oh my god, can I just say how punishing it is if you mess up on the first half? The chamber 1 with those samurai? I just ended up wasting so much time. Anyways, let's start with the second half with Nahida. There we go, we got the burst set up. I didn't use Zhongli's just to save a little bit of time here. We don't really need it. And we finish off the robots, and we go on to the second half of this fight. Here we're gonna want a shield though. Let's get those foxes set up. Wow, that was a lot of damage, and we can easily clean this up, even though I played the first half so poorly. Oops. We're just gonna wrap this up. I'm just gonna finish off this guy without trying to use too many ults, just so we have them for the second half. There we go. I mean, we obviously could have saved a little bit more time there, but I was just saving bursts for chamber 2. Alright, we got our first boss fight with Nahida. Shouldn't be too bad though. I hate that you take forever to get up. Come on. Let's get the foxes out. Big aggravate damage. Are you seeing that? Each strike there with Yaimiko's ult did almost 50k damage. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's my mistake. I shouldn't have popped Raiden's burst. I should have done Zhongli's. No problem though. Reapply. And we got Raiden's burst again. I don't think I'll be able to kill it this cycle, but we're fine. Again, I'm probably just gonna say bursts here, so let's just do that. And we just let the foxes plus Nahida just do the rest. She's actually still fine for single target, despite not having the tri-karma thing. It still applies, I believe, on bosses. You just don't see the effect because there's no link. Like, you don't see the visual thing. Alright, last chamber is the long boss name with the machine. Let's give it a go. Gonna pop the bursts. Got Yaimiko. Those are some big aggravates. There we go. Just gonna do that and then pop Raiden's burst. I love that little trick that you can do with this boss to totally bypass killing the constructs. I'm just gonna do Zhongli's burst here. Do this again. There it is. Should be able to kill it. Honestly. Really close. It's fine, we have a whole minute. There you go. Photo finish. Alrighty. So that is gonna do it. Look at Zhongli looking down at the boss. That's gonna do it for the Spiral Abyss. Just to point out, once again, Nahida is just a great character, works with multiple teams. I'm sure you guys could come up with your own unique teams for Nahida that work just as well, if not better than what I had, and I'm sure you can easily outperform me in my runs. Now, the point of this video was just to showcase that, yeah, Nahida can do the Spiral Abyss even if you haven't built her super min-maxed and optimally. She is going to wreck the Abyss and probably all future content for this foreseeable future. The weapons, now I did have a little bit of a discussion with y'all when I talked about the banner, the weapon banner. While this weapon is really great for Nahida and it's making sure I had over 1,000 elemental mastery, in case you didn't see on my stats, I have over 1,000. This weapon is a sure help in reaching that threshold. It is also not necessary. I'm sure even if you had Nahida with a 4-star or if you're using the 3-star magic guide, is she going to do as much damage as she would with 1,000 floating dreams? Probably not. But is it going to be that much slower in the Abyss? Probably not. Most likely it's going to be, you know, 10-20 seconds slower, maybe a little bit more depending on your team that you're using her on. But you could also make up the difference in the damage loss that you're not getting from this weapon if you're using a 4-star from, you know, you could get more damage from her artifacts when you eventually get higher talent levels. Not to mention, you can also get elemental mastery on Nahida from other ways, such as Sucrose, right? Sucrose gives your team elemental mastery when she uses her burst. If you are running her with another dendro, say you're using Tignari or something as a main DPS, or maybe you're running her with Traveler, I don't know. Dendro Resonance gives you another 80 plus 80 elemental mastery that way. Artifacts wise, I am using the Driftwood memory set, or sorry, Deepwood memory set. You can also use Gilded Dreams if you have Deepwood on somebody else. I've seen a lot of people put Deepwood on someone like a Kuki Shinobu, just so that it applies the Dendro Resistance Shred, which is actually really a smart idea. And then you give Gilded Dreams to Nahida instead, and she will get that 2-piece gives her, again, additional elemental mastery. But yeah, just to reiterate, this video was made just to showcase that your Nahida, doesn't matter how you build her, is going to totally destroy the Spiral Abyss. No matter what teammates you run with her, it doesn't matter what half of she's doing. She's great for groups of enemies, and I just used her on bosses, and she made those pretty easy as well. But granted, I did have Raiden Shogun, who's also really amazing, but you could use her with Child as well if you wanted to, or I don't know how well a Hu Tao works with Nahida, but you know, anything will honestly work. I even saw a really cool way to get a melt team with Nahida. You can set up a Gani melt team by using, I forgot what the team was, but I saw so many cool setups, and there's just so many things you can do in Nahida. It's really cool, and she's just a very fun character to play with. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.